gonna share to you the procedures on disassembling and assembling a computer. But before anything else, why do we need to follow proper procedures on disassembling and assembling? In our daily activities, we follow a certain procedure like on cooking. Same with disassembling and assembling a computer, we must follow the proper procedures. It is for our own safety and to prevent being electrocuted. Also, we can still secure the functionality of the equipments and to satisfy and assure our clients that their computers are in good hands. We must also familiarize ourselves on the parts and where they belong to. So now, let's proceed on the steps on disassembling and assembling a computer. First of all, make sure that your tools and equipments are complete like screwdrivers and screw holders. Remove all your jewelries to avoid attracting electric charge. If you have your anti-static wrist strap and anti-static mat, it is better to use them to prevent getting electrocuted. When you're all set, remove the power cord and all the cables from the unit after turning it off. Then, put it in your working table. Before you start disassembling, rub your hands and touch the unpainted metal part of the system unit to remove the ESD from your body. If you are comfortable wearing gloves while working on the system unit, wear it to secure cleanliness. The next step is to remove the screws from the side cover and put it on a container so that you won't lose them. Wear an anti-static wrist strap if you have one to secure your safety. Next is to remove all the connectors and make sure that you are familiar of their locations so that it will be easier for us to do the work. Be gentle and careful on removing the connectors as you can damage them if you remove them brutally. Then, unscrew the screws that holds the power supply and then push it inwards, then lift it up. Next is to remove the hard disk drive and the DVD drive. Some system units have screws on the locations of their drives to keep them in place, so you need to remove them. Some don't, so you just need to pull or push them out. Remove the RAM. You need to pull the latches on its sides that holds the RAM, then pull it out. Hold it on its sides and not on the center or the bottom because you might damage some pins. Remove the heatsink. Same with the RAM, you need to hold it on its side. Remove the CPU by lifting up the lever beside it. Hold it also on its sides because you might damage the small pins. Put it on a container to secure its safety as it is the brain of the computer. And finally, remove the motherboard. Hold it also on its sides and handle it with care. In assembling, we put first the parts that are last to be removed when disassembling. In other words, it is like an inverse process of the disassembling. Put the motherboard. Install the processor and secure it with the lever. Then, put the heatsink just above the processor and pin it on the motherboard to hold it in place. Next is to install the RAM to its socket. Make sure that it is aligned. As we notice, the socket have a line. It is your basis on how to put the RAM on its socket. Then, push it evenly until the latches close to hold the RAM. Then, put the hard disk drive and the DVD drive. As I have said a while ago, if your system unit have screws on its drive, put them on its place to secure the drives, and if none, you just push them inward. Hold the power supply and put the screws that holds the power supply. After that, connect all the connectors on its place. And lastly, put the side cover. Handle the parts with care to avoid damaging the parts. Learning how to disassemble and assemble a computer is essential since we are now in a generation full of technologies. And we know that computers play a major part in the world of technologies. Now, I hope that you already know how to disassemble and assemble a computer and its significance in our time. That's all. Thanks for watching.